Welcome back to Island in the Box Catering. It's your girl Nicole. Today is going to be some seafood Alfredo with pasta today for dinner. So if this is your first time joining, please like, share, subscribe on my YouTube channel and follow me on my Instagram page. Alright, so I'm just chopping some onions, sweet or white, whichever you like, and some garlic. You can never have too much garlic in the food for me. Now, if you are seeking a caterer in the Massachusetts area, go ahead and link me up. All that will be in the description box. Alright, so I have all my garlic chopped up. Make sure you have the stove preheated, and as you can see, I have my seafood already washed in some lemon water, cleansed. So I'm gonna cut my lobsters now. I don't know if I should take it out of the shell or I should just cut them in half. Let's see. It's a little tough right now. I need to invest in a cleaver. But anyways, back to the food. I think the best bet is for me to cut it below, underneath. Alright, so I'm just gonna cut them in half. Once I complete the cut them in half, I'm going to also cut up my scallops. So what's in this seafood mix today is some lobster, shrimp, and scallop. I was thinking about to incorporate some crab lumps, but can't bother. I decided to just stick to what I have. So you can see I'm chopping up the scallops here. I'm just going to cut them a little smaller. You guys, don't mind my voice. I've been up and busy all week and helping my daughter to get some things prepared for her event. Go ahead and check her out at Anela's Sweet Treats, the baking star on Instagram, okay? As well as YouTube. Alright, so I'm just making sure that I have everything here cut up properly. Now that I have everything done, what I'm going to do is season my seafood. Now you want to make sure that you season your food proper. You want it tasty. So I do some black pepper on here, also some onion powder, as well as what I'm going to incorporate is some Old Bay. Old Bay just give the food an extra oomph. You feel me? Yeah. Some Old Bay, and I'm going to also add some oyster sauce. Oyster sauce is a good taste to seafood. It definitely adds a good taste to that. So I'm just going to throw some in there, and then I'm going to also mix that around properly. Now again, remember to have your pot preheated at a medium-high heat, and once you mix that all in, I'm going to use some olive oil as well. I know I'm a little ahead of myself here, but I'm going to use some olive oil in the pot, and then about a good spoon of butter. Okay, yes, this is definitely going to be a creamy, tasty dish. All right, so I'm using salted butter, so therefore I don't have to use so much salt in the pot. All right, or you can use unsalted butter and then incorporate the amount of salt you like. So now I'm going to add the garlic to the pot. All right, once I get that in there, I'm going to stir fry it up, turn it, make sure, oh my goodness, if you guys can just smell the garlic and the butter alone. No, sir. Food is like heaven here on earth. All right, so I'm going to incorporate my lobster tails. As you can see, I just decided to cut them in half, keep them in the shell, so I can just chew on that in the end, because you don't know when it's flavorful, there's no stopping, right? Alright, so I'm going to take those out, let those rest, because I don't want them to fully cook just yet. I'm going to take those out of the pot. Once those are out of the pot, then I'm going to add the shrimp and the scallop to the pot. And in this very same bowl that I'm throwing everything out in, I'm going to use a bit of cornstarch and water, just to make sure I can thicken up the cheese sauce here, the Alfredo sauce. So I'm going to let that rest a little bit, turn down the fire, and then I'm going to incorporate my heavy cream. Now you can just add like 3/4 of a cup of heavy cream. Now I'm incorporating the cornstarch that I mixed out in the bowl, and then I'm going to place the lobster tails as well back into the pot, and I'm going to add my onions. I like to add my onions like in the end a little bit, and then what I'm going to do is just stir that all up. Stir it up. Y'all already know I love that song by Bob Marley, the late great legend. Alright, so I'm going to add some coconut milk as well to this, because I want that coconut flavor in it as well, but it's really subtle. You don't really taste it, but it gives an extra creamy tasting flavor. Alright, so I have some mozzarella cheese that I'm going to add to this, the shredded one already. You can buy that at your local supermarket. And I'm also going to shred more cheese, which is the Parmesan cheese that I'm going to add to this. So I'm just going to add, now add as much as you like. It's up to you. You can use your discretion. And I'm going to mix that in. I'm also going to grate in some Parmesan cheese here. So I'm just going to shred that. Like I said, you can use any amount that you like. Choose what you prefer to use, okay? And now you can use any cheese as well. You don't have to use the cheese that I'm using here online. You can use extra sharp cheddar, or like I said, whatever one you like. I'm going to add some more black pepper as well to this pot, like you see I did here. You see how that look already? This can sell a shop, all right? Yeah, and then I'm going to add some Goya all-purpose unsalted seasoning to the pot as well to give it some extra flavor. And I'm going to also add some parsley. But let me just stir this up a little bit. There you go. I'm adding some dry parsley here. Give the pot a nice flavor, nice herby taste, and as well color. Let that simmer a bit. Now everything is done. Now my pasta was already pre-cooked. Now you can incorporate the pasta into the sauce, or you can do it separately. I decided to do it separately, but you can incorporate into the sauce. So let's get this plated. So I use some regular spaghetti pasta here. I'm just gonna dish that into my bowl. I wish you guys could smell what I'm smelling right now. It smells so delicious. You know how long my baby girl been waiting on this dish? Forever. All right, so I made her dreams come true today. All right, so what I'm going to do is also incorporate on top of the pasta is my lobster tails. Oh my gosh, I'm so tempted to taste it like right now. All right, so one more. I'm gonna add the sauce right on top of the pasta. Oh my goodness, the shrimp, the chopped scallops. Yes, baby, this sell off. This definitely can sell a shop. I'm going to add this dish to my menu. All right, because I come to realize I don't only just cook Jamaican dishes. I cook American dishes. I cook Italian food. I cook all sorts of things just so we stay versatile as Jamaicans. You feel me? So we can cook anything. And there you have it, my collective. I'm going to add some fresh dry parsley on top of this dish again. And if you like this meal, you can follow the recipe. Try it at home and let me know how it tastes. Again, thank you for joining. And if you're seeking a caterer, let me know. Bye.